remember 9/11. You know, I was a young guy. I was maybe 5th grade, and my mom woke me up. I was West Coast, so it was early in the morning before I even got up for school. I remember just putting on CNN, and I saw what was happening. And I didn't really understand it, but I could tell it was tragic. You know.
What I remember from 9/11, I was a high school English teacher, softball coach, and I was in the coach's office doing what a lot of coaches do. It was morning time, watching ESPN. And all of a sudden I get a phone call from our women's basketball coach saying, turn on CNN, turn on CNN. The rest of that day, I'll never forget, the rest of that day just seemed so surreal. Had to go teach my 5 English classes, but it just seemed like the things I was talking about that day in the English class as far as trying to teach lessons or anything, it was just overshadowed.
What I really remember, it was just one of the traumatic events in school because a lot of people left early, and you know, being young in elementary, we really didn't know what was happening, but we knew that it was obviously something very traumatic to the country.
Well, we were just glued to the TV all day in the office, and then when it became apparent what happened, it was just obviously horrifying for myself and for everyone, and it's just really one of the worst days I can remember. We'll never forget that, but hopefully we can move on and make the world a better place and a more peaceful place as the years go past.
I was a sophomore in high school when 9/11 happened. I remember that day like yesterday, sitting in a lifespan learning class, a class to teach little kids, like a preschool class, and I'll never forget my teacher, Mrs. Major, just sitting there in the dark, crying, listening on the radio, everything that was going on, because her son lived in New York City, and she was scared to death for him. That whole day was just mass chaos, especially where I'm from in Pittsburgh, being so close to Shanksville and everything that happened there. It was just a scary, scary day. And to do something like this for the veterans, I'm more than happy to do so. And I'm glad we have our guys out here doing this. It's a great thing. Everybody should do something like this. And I'm just real happy to be out here doing it.
Well, I remember when it first happened, I was in school and I really didn't know what was going on. I just know there was an attack, a lot of people got killed. And today I just feel like for us to be out here giving back means a lot to people in need.
Our project serves veterans who've served our country and surviving spouses that are challenged at this particular time. We help them with groceries and non-food items. Those groceries include frozen meat, vegetables, and fruit. We are so very grateful to have TAMIU, who has partnered with us since the beginning of January 2010, when we opened our doors, and at that time we only had 30 clients. Right now we have over 550 clients as of 9/1/2013. We could not do this kind of work without the assistance of TAMIU. They have been a tremendous help with our project. From the very beginning with SIVE, now Enactus, they set up our books. They've come in to assist us in many, many ways. The coaches have brought in their students to be able to help us to pack, organize, and to continue to go forward with the project.
Or helping just moving boxes around, any little thing right now helping. I mean, making room so people get in through, look through boxes, getting the canned goods packed for the vets, you know, any little thing. Gigi has us moving around on our toes right now.
TAMIU Athletics has been involved with the volunteer serving the need for a couple of years, so we've come down to every Patriots Day for the last 2 or 3 years, and also our teams get involved on a year-round basis.
Gigi does a great thing here. Last year we did this on 9/11. I believe it was on a Tuesday on 9/11. It was a great feeling to load up the grocery sacks and bring them to veterans' cars and tell them our appreciation. My dad is a Korean War vet, Purple Heart winner, and you know, when I tell him about doing stuff like this, you know, he's very happy.
to be able to come here and help out veterans or any little thing you can do, because I mean, veterans, firefighters, police officers, those are real heroes, you know.
When we're able to come here and help donate and help people, you know, give them food for everyone, it's really important because, you know, people did lose significant others, providers for their family. They did lose them in the war. They did lose them on 9/11, and being able to give back really shows how well-rounded the TAMIU athletic program is.
We're very grateful to have TAMIU, and we hope to continue to have their help forever.